if you want no man na ye boshi akofa ye social media trends no aba ene Ghanaian youth ye hashtag bia trendy adenya second lady of Ghana Samira Baumia and waka say the youth still have hope in the new patriotic party MPP na or say party no focus on the growth of and development of young people sa and a party no any da so etie enti no eno na ema Ghanaian youth no omuda so ewo any da so ewo MPP party ni mu Mikoti Assembly Okayo say the enthusiasm of the youth demonstrates their hope in the new patriotic party as the party that is committed to the growth and development of young people in Ghana. Enti sa eno ka kire Ghanaian youth akohiomo ewo United Kingdom and I say UK. Na ehonom no anka was say anope no meye I don't want peace ready na nka mebo but yeah nye ready enti no. Comments ni bi eba ye any Gashon say the youth are in UK. Why not come and conclude on the youth right here in Ghana? Hope pay. The youth have lost hope, faith and enthusiasm safe. Ninina a commenter Gashon ediba. Richard Lamte say after your husband has caused the damage, you are here to control it. Ayuko Glover say maybe she means the reserve youth. They are on the bench. They aren't yet in the game to experience the hardships the main youth are facing. Talk about being out of touch with reality. Daniel say obviously they are power drunk, snoring and dreaming while the youth have lost hope in such system they are creating for Ghanaians which they themselves don't trust. You deserve to be uprooted out of power to opposition. As I say, what kind of youth are you talking about? We are all grown-ups now. Aram say, yes, we have not lost hope in MPP, but we've lost it all in you, your husband, and Nanado. And no, and comment, you know, esi. So, and Afia Schwarzenegger, trendy, na or trendy, and the same huntia. Afia Schwarzenegger, a friend of Valentina, and Nejewa, I obia any Afia Schwarzenegger, weekend year, and occupy never papa crabia, and some APA mu aba. Na or say the cost of ne papa no ye no 2 billion Ghana cedis. Na nkanya Father Dixon ebo na ankanya de obetumi enya saa sika 2 billion no e de ayesa ye no. Enti okasa no na comment no start say a flow. Ame say if you mention 2 billion cedis, that might be translated to 200,000 cedis. I think this blogger needs a mathematics class badly. By categorically writing 2 billion as cost of a simple funeral, I'm afraid the blogger doesn't know much about figures. I could say, but that's too small. I spent 9 billion on my dad's funeral. If you are broke and cheap. Ni Amate say, thanks to the chief of staff who is doling out money like e-levy cake. It say, the life of a typical Ghanaian. So where was all these monies when you made a clarion call to fund the medical expenses of the old man? Whichever way, it's your dad and not mine, so it's your responsibility to fund funeral expenses. Heavens, to see who cares? Indeed, empty barrels make the most noise, always seeking attention. Kwanka say only Ghanaians brag about the money they spend on funerals and weddings. It's like this is a time to paint or renovate your living abode from donating, etc. Funeral is like a gain for most people due to size and crowd. Ghana, the funeral capital of the world. So ena yen mu an so no asemba ko esan ko PMO ene se chief of staff Mr. Sakosia Fremose opare ena oyi sika 50,000 Ghana cedis a odoboa no esan so eyi ne papa coffin aye disi eno no eba Ghana in the comments no so enie Koda say tell them to pay us because their party is in power, so pay the remaining customers of collapsed savings and loans. We are still suffering and dying with our families. Roxanne say, now wow, it will be very hard for Ghana and Ghanaians if we all have these leaders who can't think far and not having good priorities for their country. This same Madam Chief of Staff gave 120,000 American dollars to influence Adwoa Safo, and the dust has not even settled. She has gifted another person a whooping sum of 50,000 cedis. what is going on in the minds of these leaders. God have mercy. So and Bukra say, living people are suffering and you are spending money on small things. The dead person need 50,000 cedis to do what? This is what Putin is talking about. How those in the helm of affairs of Africa have turned this continent into cemetery. And Afrimpon say, but this woman pa, what is happening? Yesterday, chief of staff. Today, chief of staff. Aden, into comment, any esame. Aha, and me de trend, ABC.